Hey, it's OG baby mama. Come with another video. Yeah, I'm not really prepared for this video a whole lot. I'm probably just gonna be rambling a little bit, but I think I want to talk about changing jobs and being somewhere that I hated with a capital H, and then now being somewhere that's a lot better for me. I fit in better. I feel more comfortable. I don't hate getting up going to work. I'm still not a morning person. I still don't want nobody to talk to me in the morning. However, it's tolerable, and I do like where I'm at, and I feel like it's gonna be enough to get me through school. I'm going back I'm going to graduate school. I'm going back for my master's in August. That's a whole nother video. Because I said I wasn't going back when I graduated with my bachelor's. I think in 2015. I was like, oh, cool. I got licensed in social work. I got 5 kids. My baby is 3. I was like, I ain't going back to school. God gonna bless me where I'm at. And then in like this past January, it just hit me one day. I woke up like, I'm going back to school. I think it was because, and see, this go back to what I was about to start talking about, being at a job at a agency that I hated, for lack of a better word. Like, I hate to say hated because that's such a strong word, but I had a micromanager as a supervisor. Anybody ever worked with a micromanager? Like, I worked at an agency. It was an organization, a nonprofit. But I don't care if you work at McDonald's on fries. Like, it's one thing to tell me what to do and keep it pushing. It's a whole nother thing to stand over me or to keep popping in on me every 10 minutes like something changed. Like, no, the fries still cooking. You know what I'm saying? I'm being silly because I wasn't on fries. You know what I'm saying? I'm a social worker. But at the same time, if you tell me something, you ask me something, don't come back 10 minutes later. So how's everything going? Like, she just was a micromanager. She was a busybody. And the organization was just shady. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I was miserable. So I think I posted a video of single mom motivation video. I was in the parking lot of that job then, and I had been praying. I stayed there almost 2 years, so about a year and a half, and I had been praying every day. Like, after my first 2 weeks there, I knew I wasn't gonna last. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? And then I had got in started taking classes about home ownership and stuff, and so I was getting excited about buying a house. So that's what kept me there, because you had to be at your job for at least 6 months. The bank wanted you to be there and be off of probation at work, and our probationary period was 6 months, and that 6 months was like February of that year, and I ended up buying my house and closing on it in March. Woohoo! That's a whole nother video. I'm gonna make a good video about that home ownership, because I'm a single mom, first time home owner, and we've been on our house a year now, and God just really blessed me through that whole process. It was stressful, so that's another video I can do. But all that to say, that's what kept me at the job like the first 6 months, when I really didn't want to be there, and I was just like praying like, God. It had its ups because I was working with some families that I really got attached to, and I was just like, you know what, God, show me why you want me to be here. Help me be able to be effective, help these people, and when something come along that's better for me, that help fulfill the vision, move me along. And it took him a year and a half to do that. Like, when I tell y'all, it was days that I was sitting at my desk crying. I mean, it's hard to explain it because he has moved me out of that season. Thank you, Jesus. So I can't even go down. I don't even have the energy or feel like going down the list of things that was wrong with that place that just irked my nerves. From the people to them changing our pay dates on me, to like when I was there like 5 months, they changed. I was salary. They changed the salary that they had hired me in at. It wasn't just me, but they was like, oh, okay, we neglected to take a week and a whole lot of everybody's paycheck when you got hired. So whether you had been there 20 years or 2 months, they took out of the first check of the year now, like right after the holidays, they took half a paycheck away from everybody. Let's sit on that for a second. They took a half of a paycheck from everybody. Now, of course, they had little loan options. Okay, well, you can borrow a week from June's check because it's three pays in June. If you need the money or strapped for cash, talk to HR, blah, blah, blah. You mean to tell me I'm about to work 40 hours and I'm only going to get paid for 20? That's a problem. I was done with them then, and they had been at the 5-month mark. But like I said, I wanted this house for me and my kids. That was a goal of mine. It was on my vision board. I was like, Lord, when I graduate from school, get my license in social work, because I had to take a licensure test. And when I passed that, I was like, I need to move. I was living in public housing. That's another video, because I lived in public housing for 10 years with my kids. So it's not like I graduated from school, got a job, got my licensure, and moved out. No, honey, this was a process 10 years plus in the making, that I was able to get my own home. So that's what kept me at that job in the first place. And then when I really started hating it, I was locked in on this mortgage. And I'm like, dang, true enough, it's affordable. If I lost my job, I could borrow my mortgage from somebody I know. Like, I really got blessed in terms of making sure I didn't get ripped off and get more house than I could pay for. So I wanted it to be like, okay, if you lost your job, you could walk down the street and find some money to pay this mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Not really, you know what I'm saying? But it's not nothing outrageous. So I get into that in another video, and I don't want to make this too long, but like I said, so that's what kept me at the job, as miserable as I was. And it really got to the point where I was going on interviews. My self-esteem started to suffer because I had never in my life had I went on an interview, felt confident about it. Like, you know how you walk out of an interview like, I don't think they really like me. I don't think it's for me. And you just kind of, you know, you ain't surprised they ain't call you. No, I walked out of some interviews like, okay, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And then no call. Like, it was like 2 or 3 places that was like that. So I started getting like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I'm stuck. I felt stuck. And God opened up this door recently for me, and I had been at my job about 18, 19 months. It so happened it was a grant-funded position. The grant was over in June. The program that I was doing was over in May. So I was comfortable, like, if I could just make it to May 2018, then I'm out of there. And my job made me give a 30-day notice, which was unheard of. Like, I never had no job be like, yeah, you got to give a 30-day notice. And true enough, I could have just walked out, but I would have lost my PTO. They would have not gave me a favorable reference down the line, and I didn't want to burn no bridges. So I did the 30-day notice. My new job, not only were they happy to have me, they waited 30 days for me. I stopped my job that I couldn't stand on a Tuesday, started a new job on a Wednesday. And they waited literally a month for me to come. Like, so happy to have me there. Like, I just feel blessed because I was so miserable. So I said all that to say, you may be in a storm right now at a job you hate going to. I don't care if you at McDonald's on fries. I don't care if you at a telemarketing place getting phone slammed in your ear doing cold calling or nothing. I don't care. Whatever it is, if you prayed about it, and I mean, like, really prayed about it and asked God, wait to hear from him before you bust a move, because I promise he got something better waiting on you. Like, if I had got those other jobs that I was sad that I didn't get when they didn't call me back, it wouldn't have worked. Like, this job, when I tell you it's so sweet, I had specific prayers. You got to pray specific prayers. I pray specific prayers. I say, God, I don't want to move out the frying pan into the pot, or out the pot into the frying pan with no job and have a supervisor that's going to get on my nerves and micromanage me. I need a job that's flexible. I got 5 kids. When they have band practice, or when they having a performance or something, I need to be there. I'm the only parent they got. I'm the only one that's going to show up to these parent meetings for these extracurricular activities they got. God, make a way. When I tell you I make my own schedule, I get paid double hourly. And true enough, I got to work harder. I do got to work harder. I got to hustle harder. But hey, it is what it is. So I make double. I get to make my own schedule. Yeah, winning. So was it worth the wait? Yeah. Was it worth the tears of the 18, 19 months that I spent at that other job? Yeah. And I did learn at that other job. And I wasn't sitting up there twiddling my thumbs. You know what I'm saying? I worked and prayed and held my grounds on just being there and just waiting on God to move. And I had some days where I was like, I ain't coming back here tomorrow. Like, forget it. I quit. Whoop-de-whoop. I'm going to ask my mom, help me pay my mortgage for a couple months. Like, I can't do it. Then I pray about it, cry myself to sleep, wake up that morning like, you know what? Nope. I'm going to wait on God. And those were the things that I feel like elevated me to my next level. So I don't even know what this video is about. I don't know what I'm about to call it, but I just feel like somebody needed to hear it, because now I feel good going into August. School will be starting for me at the end of the school year, at the end of the month, and I'll be in a graduate program. You know what I'm saying? I own my own home. I'm a social worker. I work full time. I make my own schedule now. I get paid double what I was making at the other job. Is everything perfect? No. Do I got people I want to cuss out on a daily basis in my own life, my personal life, family? Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So everything ain't perfect, everything ain't sweet. But I'm just telling you, if you wait on God and for Him to develop a plan for you, things can work out because His plan is so much better than our plan is for us. Like, you know, and how can a single mom with 5 kids, like on the other side of this door over here, it's a lot going on. Okay, I'm in my bedroom door with the door closed. Okay, so it's real over here in this household, in OG baby mama household. Like, my name is OG baby mama because I've been doing this baby mama thing for a long time. Okay, so stuff ain't sweet, but when I tell you my stress level has lessened a lot when I started realizing that God is in control of everything, even stuff like your job. He wants you to be happy at work, because if you're happy at work, you're going to do His work and you're going to focus on His work and helping His people. And I feel like I'm able to do that better because I am happier. To like where, like I said, I'm getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning with my baby, dropping him off at daycare. It's summer, so the kids is at home, and I still take him to daycare because we're paying for it, so why not? But the mornings where I don't feel like I want to get up and I'm not as motivated, I'll be like, you know what? I actually like my job. I'm going to work. So I go, you know. So all that just to say, hang in there. Keep on praying. Leave a comment. Let me know your story. Do you got a story about a job that you hate right now? Is you in a situation where you hate a job right now? Have you been in a situation where you hated a job and God waited till you stop complaining to move you to the next level? Yeah, let me know. All right, it's OG Baby Mama. Good luck. Peace out.